Chantal, you have two shows in our programmes. Tell us a bit about both of them.
So the first show is called Bingo Wings, and it's like if you take a game of bingo in the 70s and 80s in Ireland and you mix it with Fidget Feet's crazy aerial shenanigans and lots of theatre and jokes and fun and a mixture of some of the community groups that we've been working with, and you throw that together with 9 performers. It's a fast speed show that from beginning to end just keeps you entertained. I'm very proud of it because it's a dream of mine for the last 8 years to be able to make a show of this scale, and also find the funding to do that, and work with really great director Joe Mangan, and also to find a way to do it in Limerick and collaborate with all these different communities and with the Limerick City and County Council. So it's a really great show to bring to the Lime Tree and use all the amazing aerial aspects that's there. It's one of the best theatres in Ireland to do aerial. And then the other show is called Hatch, which is a children's show for the ages 4 to 8. And it's all about butterflies and caterpillars and moths. And it's what Fidget Feet has always been doing is creating shows for little kids where they feel part of the show and they're sitting in with the show, and the show happens above them and around them, and they get to make caterpillars beforehand, and then as the show develops, the little caterpillar leaves that they're sitting on becomes butterfly wings, and then they become butterflies with us. But the theme of the show is a difficult theme. It's about transformation and death, and it's a thing that's very scary to talk to children about. And we were scared as a theatre company to even take on that subject, but we have, and it's done in a really tasteful way. So that's the 2 shows we're bringing to you guys.
Brilliant. Looking forward to them very much. Bingo Wings has a very strong community element to it, and that's why Abby is here. Abby, do you want to talk to us a little bit about that?
The community element of Bingo Wings is it's phenomenal. So we did 2 workshops, 2 Sundays back during Easter, and we brought an elderly group of dancers who play bingo in, and there was us who are aerial dancers, and we had from the ages of, I don't know, maybe 5 until 17. We were all there. We were all teaching the elders how to do aerial, and they were well able for it. They loved it. They absolutely just loved it. And then they taught us how to play bingo. I've played bingo before, but I've never actually played a proper game of bingo. So to play bingo with people who like to play bingo and to learn how to play it properly the way they want to, it was just great, and I loved talking to them. I said their stories, and then I won bingo and got a Fidget Feet jumpers. That was brilliant. I loved that.
And then
just love a jumper.
ladies is here, the St. Saviour's and Zion group, and the Misfits as well are all part of it.
And it was just absolutely brilliant. Then the second week when they came back, and all the sacred crowd were there, it was so nice to see them again, to talk to them. You knew the faces, you knew who they were. So then it was kind of sad then leaving them, because we didn't know if there's going to be another one or not, but I do hope there will be another one in the future.
Okay. Chantal, where did you get the idea for the show? I love the title, by the way. Bingo Wings.
Bingo Wings.
I assume everybody knows what Bingo Wings are.
The bingo wings here, but it's a bit of a pun because we have bingo wings here as well.
But no, the show's idea comes from my memory of going to the bingo in Castlefin in Donegal with my granny and granddad. And my granddad was the local postman, and he called the bingo game. And so he was the celebrity. But I felt like such a celebrity going with my granny because she knew everybody, she'd chat to everyone, and I was, well, you weren't allowed to play bingo at that young age, but granny would give me a sheet, and if I won, she would take it from me really quick. So then they didn't know, but the best lesson that she gave me is because obviously I won loads of money. My dad told me that I was her lucky charm, and Granny wouldn't let them pay for the bingo cards because Granny knew if they didn't that they'd get the money. But anyway, I remember winning loads and Granny taking all the money and only giving me a tiny bit of money, and I was like, that's so unfair. But she's like, I paid for the bingo cards. That's your percentage. So she was my first business teacher. But really the heart of it was just the memory of spending that quality time with my grandparents. And I think in this day and age, it's so difficult to have that quality of time with the older generation and the younger generation. And so it's really nice hearing what Abby's saying. So I just wanted to create a project
whereby that age group had time together, just to sit together. And some of the workshops we've been doing with some of the old people, and they're talking about their grandkids being stuck in mobile phones and this and that. You know, it's really sad. So getting the older people up in the air who never imagined they could, and the younger ones to actually sit and learn things and talk about things has been amazing. And then the show, it's just that thing of I'm always trying to think of an idea of how to bring non-theatre goers to the theatre. Fidget Feet's 21 years old now, and we travel all over Ireland, and it's so sad to only have 50 people in the audience. It's sad for the venue, and it's sad for us as a company because we put so much work and effort into it. So I'm thinking, you know, there's so many people that play bingo, there's so many people that love a whole range of things, so many people love Fidget Feet doing aerial. How can we have the crack and bring them all into the theatre to see this show? So that's the idea.
Brilliant. And you're in the theatre on the, just check this, the Friday the 13th and Saturday the 14th, but you are in the theatre as well. You have access to the theatre from the previous Sunday. So can you talk to everybody about the kind of work you have to do literally all week in order to get the show on Friday?
Yeah, so Fidget Feet has a creation centre in Limerick here, so we're able to make the work in Limerick. The centre's been open 5 years now. But what's really difficult for us as a company is to have a production week where we can build the set and have the lighting designer do all the lights. And also for us as an aerial company, it takes us nearly 12 hours just to rig the show alone. And then once it's rigged, you have to test it all. So the show is made. I'm one of the characters in the show, Big Nancy, not because of my height, because my hair, Big Nancy. And so we'll be in the theatre basically working 10 hours a day to get all of the technical stuff right for the show. There's 9 performers, so we'll be working really, really hard. And as a company, you just don't get that. You can't create this show of a high enough standard without having that time in the theatre and having that technical time. So Fidget Feet is a great relationship with the Lime Tree because I knew when in the year that Louise could give me the time. So we created the schedule to suit that.
And I suppose it's worth noting as well that both of us are funded by the Arts Council, and it's Arts Council funding that allows us to do this.
Yeah, and this project in particular, it's actually a 3-way project. It's the Limerick City and County Council, Kerry County Council, and the Donegal County Council, and it's a special fund from the Arts Council called the
Invitation
to collaboration. So it's the local, so it's the local authority that's really leading this project. So what you see here in Limerick, we'll also be doing in Donegal, where I'm from, which is celebrating their 10 years of their theatre, and then in Kerry as well. 20 years, for God, Patricia, 20 years in Donegal, and yeah.
Great, thanks a lot,
No
Chantel. Thank you.